Every day, Princess Crumpet watched the clock and waited patiently for the yummy smell of cookies and cake to reach her room at the very top of the castle.
Bob the baker must be on his way. Oh, it smells like croissants, biscuits, or maybe fresh chocolate chip cookies.
Princess Crumpet, it is I, Baker Bob, with special treats for you and a new story too.
Yay! Hi, Baker Bob. I'm so happy to see you. I knew it was cookies. I just knew it. Thank you so much.
Well, you know I love to bake, Princess. Now sit and let me tell you the story of the missing birthday candles. Once upon a time,
Bob the baker finished telling the story to Princess Crumpet, and day after day he arrived at the princess's door with a new kind of sweet treat and a silly story about a rocking oven or a rolling pin who only wanted to rock, not roll. One day, the clock struck 2, and there was no knock on the princess's door. Princess Crumpet sniffed and sniffed until her tiny little nose started to sting. She began to wonder why there was no smell of sweet, sugary goodness. Worried, Princess Crumpet called down to her father, the king.
Father! Oh, Daddy, do you know where Bob the baker is? He has not come to bring me any sweet treats or tell me any stories.
And then the king told Princess Crumpet some very sad news.
Princess, Bob the baker has had a stroke, my dear.
A stroke? What is a stroke?
Well, my sweet princess, a stroke is a boo-boo that can happen in someone's brain. It doesn't hurt, and Baker Bob will be just fine. But this boo-boo will make it difficult for him to walk and to use his arm like he did before. So we are going to buy some tools for Baker Bob so he can keep baking because he loves it so.
So you mean that Baker Bob will still be baking Dougie and I sweet treats and coming to tell us wonderful stories?
Well, my princess, there's one more thing. This boo-boo in his brain can also cause trouble talking and reading. It's called aphasia.
Aphasia?
No, aphasia. It means that Bob the baker knows what he wants to say, but has trouble getting the words out. But I assure you, my dear princess, that Bob the baker is still the smartest baker in all the land, and all those wonderful stories are brewing under that big white cap.
Okay, Daddy.
So the princess returned to her royal playing and thought about what her father had said. After several days had passed, the princess smelled a familiar scent.
Chocolate? No. Cinnamon? Oh, it's too good to be true. And look, oh look, the clock's just struck 2.
And sure enough, there was Bob the baker back in his kitchen with a plate of the most delicious chocolate chip cookies she had ever seen.
Baker Bob! I'm so excited you're back! Can you tell me a story? Ooh, that coffee cake looks delicious. I'm so excited.
Hi.
Hi! Now come sit. Tell me a story.
Hi.
Hi. We said that already.
I am, okay, it's a doy. I mean a little doy. No, well, anyway, he,
Baker Bob, come on. Why won't you tell me the rest of the story?
it's just that, for the boy, he lived, I can't.
Oh, but Baker Bob.
Princess Christina returned to her room feeling sad herself for the trouble that Baker Bob was having. Not knowing what to do, she decided to seek the advice of the magic mirror that hung on her wall. After all, she had seen her mother, the Queen, talk to that mirror many, many times before.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, I have a wish. Is it you I call?
You are very pretty, very fair indeed, but my help is not what you need. Wishes are for fairies, or a genie would do. Find a magic lamp, and your wish may come true.
A magic lamp. I should have something like that around here somewhere. Not a clapper. Not a dirty old sock. Yuck! Oh, there it is.
Hello! Did someone summon me?
Oh, Jeannie, thank goodness. I need your help to get Baker Bob's speech back. I miss his stories so.
Oh, sugar sweet princess. I wish I could, but it will take Bob the baker a lot of time and hard work to speak clearly again. But he is a very smart man, and you, my dear, are a very creative princess.
What do you mean, Jeannie?
Princess Crumpet, you can help Bob the baker tell his stories by giving him time, encouragement, and pictures. Lots of pictures. Whoa, gotta run. Aladdin is calling and his carpet isn't flying fast enough for him.
Oh, thank you, Jeannie. I think.
Magical genie had told her. So if Bob the baker had all of those stories in his head, and she had lots of paper and pencils, and could play charades better than anyone in her princess class, maybe, just maybe...
Please send Baker Bob to my room.
But, Princess, I don't...
Oh, it's okay. Come here. Let's sit. It's okay, Baker Bob. I don't need any sweets today. Wow, did you see that, Baker Bob? How together we got your message across? You said some words and gestured like you were holding a tray of goodies, and I totally understood what you were saying.
Yes.
Daddy told me about your aphasia or something like that. Anyways, come here, let's tell a story together. You start. Once
upon a time.
there was a boy.
Yeah, a boy. And, he was
in the kitchen juggling
eggs.
The story continued until the happily ever after. Sure, it took a little more time to tell the story, and once in a while Princess Crumpet guessed totally wrong, and once in a while Bob the Baker said the silliest words, like when he called the oven a refrigerator. But they laughed and smiled and shared stories every day, and Princess Crumpet looked forward to the next day when the sweet smell of pink cream puffs reached her door.